Didn't Adam talk for an hour? All right, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start something, the show a little differently this evening. Oh, yeah.
Do the choreography we planned.
You can get up for 1 hour more. Oh, right. That's right. It's Ted. It's Adam. We're talking for an hour.
We're going to make a music video to this.
We're going to make a music video to this, and I can't wait for it. We're finally bringing it back out of the vault, out of the T&A vault.
It's too good to keep hidden, I think.
I know, it's a catchy tune, and we want to be your catchy podcast you check out every week. How about that, Adam?
Yeah, tell your friends.
Tell a friend. Don't you love it when your friends talk to you about different podcasts, Adam?
Yeah.
Do you ever take them up on it?
Oh, you mean like people tell you about some podcasts they like?
Yeah, you should listen to this podcast.
Yeah, sure. Everybody does that.
Right. You should be the one that discovers the podcast.
Have you heard of this one?
Right.
It's these two brothers.
No dead air, just brothers Flair.
Wow.
Nailed it.
You've listened to this too much. Have you just been driving around listening to this our theme song?
No. It feels different, though, starting a show like this, Adam.
You know, some rappers do
lie.
that. Well, turn it off then.
Didn't Adam talk for an hour? We're going to devour these topics.
I got a whole bunch of topics we're going to devour, man.
All right, let's get after it.
All right, well, fade that shit out so we can talk.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me just...
Can't speed it up. Whatever you do, don't... Oh, boy.
Okay, let's get into our finest hour of podcasting.
All right.
Hey, thanks for humoring me there. We did it.
I thought I was going to come back on. I thought I was going to
No,
play
do you
the
want
break.
to?
No. Well, there's a breakdown part of this. And it's a false break. You think it's over.
All right, let's get it out of here. I turned it off. It's over. It's
All
over.
right. Okay.
Your national nightmare is over. Adam, I was preparing too much before the show. I was listening to this artificially intelligent created song over and over again. Adam was very pleased with my efforts.
Made by robots.
Made by robots.
What did you punch in to get it to make that song?
It was like a song generator.
Yeah, but what'd you say? Two tall brothers.
Well, I just used the description of the podcast.
Oh, which is great.
Moderately brothers talk
for an hour.
For an hour about a variety of topics that they devour.
That is good. There's no theme
Brothers,
that's too thin or too fat. Why'd they say all that?
Why'd they say even all that? From the mundane to the bizarre.
Yeah.
They take you near and far.
The reason why I asked you if it was over is because in the song, it does that.
They crack a joke, you
Holy
crack
shit.
a smile. Oh, just like that. Kind of pops in like that.
Well, you get like 2 minutes in, you think it's done, and then it stops, and you hear the winds blow through the city. It's like...
It gets very dramatic.
And then it comes back.
It kind of hits you in the
except
feels.
It's times 25. It's like...
Yeah, because they want energy, higher, more. Ted and Adam, coming at
it's
you.
It's real low and sad. And
we only get 1 hour to talk, Adam. We got to fit it all in. We got to speed up the tempo.
I guess.
When we're at the DJ at the mixing tables, right?
I think that's funny. You got your own mixtape that you listen to when you drive through the city.
It's just me and some of my ramblings, some voice notes to myself.
It's on random shuffle.
Yeah.
Pick up dry cleaning.
I got clothes for dry cleaning?
Oh, that's right. You don't have clothes for dry cleaning. Back to the theme song.
I am on the hunt for some new clothes. I got a big show I got to host on Wednesday night this week.
What are you wearing?
What are you wearing? I'm going to be wearing probably some Under Armour.
What?
You know, like
workout
some
clothes?
breathable pants.
You're going to wear tearaway pants?
I'm going to wear some tearaway pants. Adam's informed me.
It's not that type of show, dude.
Speaking of shows, we're really promoting it hard. We're going to be over at our friends Welco's in Smithville for a Welco Comedy Night. 7:30. If you're listening to this before Wednesday at 7:30, before that show, you can still come out.
Yeah.
Because this drops Tuesday.
If it goes well, maybe
So
there'll be more than one, you know?
Maybe. So, yeah, come on out. Clamor for comedy.
People love comedy.
People love comedy. People love social gatherings.
It's a
with some great brew
experiment.
from our friends at Welco.
Experience. Yeah.
It should be a great night of funny ha-has. Lots of fun and surprises for everyone.
And I think the weather's going to be nice as well.
I hear we're going to have a break in this heat wave we've been
I heard
having.
Brian Busby called it a reprieve.
Welcome back to summer.
Yeah.
I thought the solstice was the 21st or something like that.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
That's true. But it was, I mean, it should be really hot by now, and it just now kind of got hot, you know, with the humidity. Like, we went long time with nice weather.
Yeah, we lucked out.
But then it got hot, and everybody got pissy.
They forgot what summers in the Midwest are like,
Yeah.
I guess.
Sticky
This
Nicky.
happens, everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
The wind turns down. That wind you love to have, it's either really hot or too windy. To care about it.
Sometimes it's hot wind. It's like a dryer.
Hot wind.
But mostly humidity. Like today. My goodness. But anyway, I hear it's going to rain in between, and then that'll cool it down kind of nice.
Real nice.
And then we'll have our show, and then the weekend is going to be fucking baked. That's what Brian Busby said.
Whoa, that's how hot it was today. Brian Busby's cursing at the television.
Well, they'll try to make it his fault. It's not his fault.
Well,
He
I
just
think
reports it, okay?
Our KMBC friends, they're trying to keep him going as long as possible because he's our last longest served weather person here in the Kansas City Metro.
Tonight, I
They don't want to make a man.
I looked and I was like, man.
If you want to drop
is
an
he
F-bomb?
okay? The Buzz.
The Buzz.
He's got to be my favorite.
We did see Joe Loria at the station.
Who
Celebration at the station.
Oh, we did?
I guess those guys are 1-2 right now.
You saw him. I didn't see him. Oh, he was on stage.
He was on stage, but Brian Busby's known for doing the conducting at the...
No, he's not.
For the symphony. You look that up if you want to, but we talked about
the celebration at the station? No?
Yes. Oh, man. Well,
He
Joe
went there
Loria made a
last year.
Brian Busby joke about it.
He did?
Yeah.
I wonder if they're buds. Do you think... Oh, I got this here. So
You think two guys who love talking about weather aren't friends, Adam?
that's what I mean. You think they all get together?
I know they do.
Didn't they have a Kansas City local weatherman poker
Heck
night?
yes. Of
Wow.
course.
Who's there? Who makes it on the...
Well, that's why Gary Lezak came back in the fold.
Gary.
He just loves it. He can't stay away.
Joe.
You got Joe. You got the Buzz.
The Buzz is always there.
No, I know I'm at a certain age now because when I'm at the baseball stadium and I see all the news people coming around, I don't recognize them.
You don't like him?
I don't know them. I don't watch the news anymore, I guess.
What?
Yeah. I'm uninformed.
Yeah. No.
I'm just gleefully
Ignorant.
going through life. Well, I'm just trying to stay fresh for this show, Adam. I'm just trying to keep my head in the sand. So I can be like, have you heard about this? Have you heard about this? And people can actually tell me what's going on.
So who's the last channel that we're missing?
Well, there was like Gary Amble, but he left us. He retired, right?
Okay.
Okay. And then
He would have
had,
been the Channel 5 guy, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he had the likes of, remember, was it Dan Henry? He was like the OG. If he's still around, he's probably hosting the poker nights.
I've never heard that in my life.
Dan Henry was like the guy.
No.
Yeah, man. You're going to look it up and you're going to be ashamed that you didn't even like remember this
It's
guy.
the most common name in the world. What do I put next to it? Weather guy?
WDAF. And
I've never seen this man in my
life.
life.
And hit the
This is Channel 4, dude. I need Channel 5's guy.
That's not him.
It says so right here.
That's AI Dan Henry.
He's not alive, Ted. He passed away.
Anyway.
What? No, you're on the hook. You've got the Buzz. You got Joloria.
That guy, that's him.
Okay.
He's older.
Was he on CBS?
No, he was on 4.
Well, I need a Channel 5 guy. CBS, quit acting like you don't know the channels.
Gary Hamble.
All right.
That's all I got for you.
Okay.
Or who else was the other guy he had? Let me think about this. Katie Horner, but she went to Channel 9 for weekends.
She's still there.
Yeah, and then
Talking about Horn Dog. She's still there.
they won't let her sniff
the
March
mornings.
Madness anymore.
She comes down and she did like when the tornadoes are there and everybody's like worn out. She comes in and does her thing.
She does the B team.
She does she gets up off the bench and runs in there and gets
Ain't
excited
nothing
about
but
it.
a hound dog,
I
horn
see
dog.
some rotation, you know.
As she comes spinning in there.
We had a line of storms. I don't remember when that was. A couple week ago.
Good line, yeah.
And they were all over it. And Brian had his phone out, you know. They were all checking the alarms were going off on everybody's phone.
Is it during the news or was it they cutting in?
They were cutting in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They were cutting into whatever terrible.
What time of night was it? Was it at night or?
It was during the day. This is when everybody was you're probably at school and it was send you to the basement.
Oh, that's correct. Yeah, it was the time we just had got out of school. So on my way home, I was terrified of.
So you're driving around in it?
Of course, like any good Midwestern guy would. I'm going to the storm, man.
No one told you to pull it over.
I'm saying, let's go get Dorothy 1. We got to get this storm. Adam, go ahead and, if you're playing at home, you're playing T&A Bingo, go ahead and mark down Twister reference.
Original Twister reference.
And talking about the weather, you almost got a bingo.
Did I ask you if you saw the Twisters movie?
I never saw it with Glenn Fry or Glenn Campbell or what's his name? Powell.
Fry.
Glenn Fry, Glenn Campbell.
I won't take you down
Glenn
that road
Powell.
again. I want to back up to poker night with the weather guy.
Well, we could have the weathermen playing poker. We could have all of Gary Lee's ex-dogs playing poker right next to him.
Because he's a dog lover.
Yeah, Stormy, Sunny.
See, now most people may
Wendy,
not know that.
R.I.P.
Oh, my God. You know all the names?
If you're listening to this podcast and you don't know Stormy, I don't know if we want you listening.
Make that another checkbox on your bingo thing, right?
Right.
No, hang on.
So who you want at this table?
Oh, I'm done with that part.
Okay.
The reason I've said
What
that
kind of
was
snacks
because I
you're
was
having?
trying to plan a transition that never happened.
Okay, go ahead. Let's try it again.
So
Take 2.
there was a movie I just watched, and it was supposed to be about these guys getting together for a poker night. Okay, but the guys, they're not weathermen; they're billionaires.
Okay, I'm listening.
And it's a new movie. It's on HBO Max, and it's called Mountainhead. Have you heard of this?
Just all one word.
Mountainhead. It's kind of funny.
No, I haven't. And it's a newer movie? Like,
I guess it's the name of this guy's like cabin. It's like a mansion, right? Yeah, it's like real recent. And I just saw it and I played it and watched it. Okay. It's got Steve Carell in it.
Okay.
It's got Jason Schwartzman in it.
Okay.
Of Rushmore fame.
And it's got the gentleman you were asking me about
yes,
earlier.
Rami Youssef, which I didn't know him. I saw him on SNL. He did good. He's funny in this
Is he a
movie.
writer?
Did well.
Is he a director?
He has his own show on Hulu, I think.
Well,
Rami.
who?
Called Rami.
Okay.
I just haven't seen it. I think he's hot right now in the industry.
Do you think he's hot?
He's handsome as heck.
Do you think he's funny and enjoy his work?
Yeah, I think he's funny. I'd watch him again. And then the other guy was Corey Michael Smith, which I didn't. I recognize him, but I don't know him too well.
Another
I guess he
three-name
was
guy.
on.
One of these 3 namers, huh, Adam?
Oh, he was in the movie about SNL. He was played Chevy Chase, I guess.
Okay. the actual drama.
I'm sure he's done a whole bunch of stuff that that I haven't watched. But
well, it was kind of an up and coming cast of that movie, huh, or something.
yeah.
A lot of known actors.
So it's this movie, funny movie, have a laugh. It was made by, I just looked this up, I didn't know it. It was made by Jesse Armstrong.
And Jesse Armstrong is?
He made Peep Show. I had no idea.
No wonder you know it, Adam.
I was plugging that show hard last
We
week.
all know Adam's a huge Peep Show
Show head. But this is
just
I didn't
gravitated
even know.
to the show?
I
This movie?
Let's be serious. The computer put it on. It was the first thing that was on when I turned the damn app on.
You might also like,
Exactly.
but you don't use Max to watch Peep Show. Oh my gosh, they're talking to each other. Oh man.
Yeah, that's true. Those robots. And that's what this is about.
Robots.
That's exactly what the movie's about.
So they're all coming over to whose house for poker night?
Schwartzman's house. Okay.
Jason Schwartzman.
And okay, so they're all
Mr. Oh, are they?
yeah. He's funny.
Classic.
They're all billionaires. Okay.
They're all billionaires.
And Schwartzman's character is trying, which they call the soups. They call them soups. And you find out later in the movie, the reason they call him Soup is because his nickname is Soup Kitchen, because he is the poorest out of these four billionaires. Technically, he's only a multi-millionaire. There's a lot of stuff like that, right? It's like a poker night, but these guys are just ridiculously rich.
Are these likable characters?
Essentially ruling the world.
Just like
no, you don't really
rich?
like them.
Yeah.
It's funny, though. I mean, they're funny. There's comedians in here.
Is there some horror or some mischief happening?
Well, it's mostly funny, and then they're trying to like stab each other in the back, and then try to kill one of the guys. Okay?
Oh,
but I mean, it's not a horror movie. No, it's a comedy.
Action,
clever,
suspense.
Holy
mystery.
shit! It's a movie. You got to know all those things. Is it action?
Everything.
I'm telling you, it's a comedy. Is that enough?
What's the twist?
Well, you just gave it away. You try to kill this guy.
Wow.
Let me tell you about it.
Sounds like you gave it away. I got it out of him, everybody.
You're not going to watch it.
You don't have to watch this movie.
It's fine. I thought it was good. I would watch it again.
Mountain Head.
And it's like the name of the guy's compound.
Mount Head. Yeah?
Mountainhead.
Mountainhead.
So anyway, these guys, you can tell they're basically billionaires that you would recognize, what's happening in our world right now.
Oh, the person.
One of them owns a big social media deal, right? So he's supposed to be like Elon. One of the guys, you think it's like Jeff Bezos, But it's funny because they kind of shoot each other down because this guy has 20 million and this guy's got 60 billion, and then whatever. So, there's a lot of little snipes at each other and all this stuff. But it's a lot like what's happening in the world because one guy's got an app and it's got AI on it. And there's people who are he's like releasing stuff without any fact checking.
Oh boy.
And basically like third world countries are seeing on their phone that they're being attacked and like all this war starts breaking out while they're at this little retreat.
Whoa.
So they're all checking their phones and like, oh, this is getting bad, but they're still like rich assholes, so they don't really care.
Right.
And they're talking like, how are we going to take over the world, basically? Like,
wow.
Where are we going to move to next?
Who do we want to be in office?
Basically.
Stuff like that.
Basically. So it's funny and almost
sad.
Scary. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Which, I mean, it makes you think this is probably true. This is how things get decided. Just
how do you think?
These rich guys who are like, someone buy Haiti.
Yeah. You mean to tell me, Adam, that you are now in the line of thinking that the world is ran by a couple, five
money. Yeah,
5
how
to 10
crazy of me to think of that.
rich
Huh?
guys. Wow.
It absolutely is. That's not a conspiracy theory at all.
I think we just unlocked something here.
Money.
Money.
It's a gas.
It's a gas?
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, I think it's like a gas. Like it's a fun. Like laughing gas. Don't you think?
No, like they say that as like a slang for having a good time.
Oh, it's a gas.
Yeah.
Could you imagine living in that day when that was a popular term? I think Adam thinks gas of a different kind.
No, I don't. You just said it incorrectly. Not me.
I'm talking about farting.
So anyway, I give Mountain Head 17 popcorn bags.
All right. I think you just watched it so you could watch popcorn without any awkwardness.
Watch popcorn?
You just ate popcorn. You just watched the movie so you can have popcorn.
I have popcorn nightly.
That's what I'm talking about.
No big deal.
You like to pop it in the microwave?
I probably have popcorn lung.
Oh, okay. Too much.
No, I have.
Maybe you should move to Skinny Pop.
I've already converted. Skinny Pop.
Skinny Pop.
Can eat a whole bag of Skinny Pop. It's like this. Now describe to the listeners.
That's
what I'm
huge. Adam's talking about a Costco-sized Skinny Pop.
And I
Something like where his youngest child would not be able to see over it by
And I make the
holding
kids
it.
go get it. I say, run over there and get Skinny Pop. And then when they come back, I can't even see the kid. It's just a bag of Skinny Pop walking towards me. That's it
That's
now.
what I'm talking about.
Throw it in the cart now. And I say, they say,
Heave.
Dad, can you stop the cart so I can put the Skinny Pop? And I say, no, we don't have time for that.
We're on a schedule.
Run.
We only have 20 more seconds to get in and out of this place.
Yeah, I run a pretty tight ship in Costco.
I know. Oh, I know. We've all heard about your infamous record-breaking Costco visits. You put your head down, you avoid everybody until you get to the checkout line.
I saw Robert in there the other day.
Good friend of the show, Robert. What's up, Robert?
Hey, Robert. Told you get a shout out, bro.
Told you, man. You run into Adam on Costco. If you're important enough for Adam to stop his shopping at Costco to say hi, you better bet your bottom dollar you're getting shouted out on the Adam Talk for an Hour podcast. What up, Robert?
One love.
One love. That's for our man, Robert.
Robert.
Faithful listener to the show.
Always listens. Never misses an episode.
Where did you find him at? What aisle? Come on, out, Robert.
He found me.
He found you in the
Where was
underwear drawer aisle.
I was in it was when I was getting those speakers. So he's like, you having a party?
Oh, man. He
It's
wanted
like,
in.
No.
Oh.
He was just thought I was throwing a 4th of July party or some shit with
Ain't nothing but a gangster party.
by myself.
Put him on the glass, ladies.
Put him on the glass. Oh my goodness.
That's a 4th of July party. Adam.
How was your
So
weekend?
you and Robert saw him. You're
What?
in produce.
No.
The milk aisle.
No.
Getting yogurts.
Electronics.
Oh.
Just after, probably. Maybe batteries.
So right up front of the store.
Close to the front. He saw me across. He was across, and he still came over, which was I thought was nice. Very nice.
He really wanted to talk to you. Hopefully he comes out on Wednesday.
He was waiting on something. He wasn't like,
Some tires.
yeah, he was just hanging out or something. He wasn't like,
No cart in his hand.
he didn't have a cart.
Okay, that's why he came over. That's why he crossed over. Oh, man. How was my weekend?
Yeah, how'd it go?
Is that what I heard you say?
Yeah, I did a long time ago.
I had a busy week. I had summer school Monday through Friday,
Boo.
along with a 6-game homestand for the boys in blue.
Man, You just want to be doing something all the time.
Dude, I was going from summer school right out to Kauffman Stadium
Ugh.
to bed.
And again.
And then again. And then on the weekend, had some special nights. Saturday was a 3:10 start, so it was lady, not night, but afternoon.
Ladies' afternoon.
And so we had to be there like extra early on top of things.
For what reason?
Early gates, man.
They come in early.
It's getting warm out, Adam, where they don't like people lining up at the gates where they don't have any, they're pounding alcohol before they get in, and then they get in line forever, and they're like,
Tipping
oh,
over.
I forgot to bring any water with me, or
Drink
hydrate all day, yeah.
Drink forever.
So then you see these people running into my section all the time, like getting seats and shade for free. Anyway.
So you have places to sell the shade to these heat-exhausted women?
Well, no, like Friday and Saturday night were giveaway nights, so they people were up there before gates open taking tours, and I'm always overhearing the tour guides describe my location, like making sure they don't tell them any wrong information, like no. Yeah, actually, you can't do that. Don't do that. They're wrong. Like the tour guide's just like,
you can sit wherever you like.
everything's up for grabs. Yeah, like that. It's like, no.
And just put your hand up if you want a
guys
free drink.
enjoying your tour? Are you guys enjoying your accurate tour? Exactly. So
you just follow behind them.
I just follow behind.
Actually,
but it's been a hell of a...
What'd they give out for ladies' night?
Oh, it was also Friday night. Alex Gordon got inducted into the Hall of Fame, Royals Hall of Fame, so that was fun. And Saturday was Bobby Witt's birthday, so they had his little bobblehead celebrating his awesome season last year on top of his birthday.
How old is he?
25 years young.
Bless his heart.
Bless his little Texan heart.
He's from Texas, huh?
Yeah, well, that's where his daddy's from. Anyway, but ladies' night, they had like a theme ticket where you can get your little ladies' night pack. It's just like a shirt and a bag and a lip gloss.
Don't tell me they did this. They put in pink shirts.
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
They had some jerseys going around that was like, you know how they've taken on the tagline, the boys are playing some ball.
Mm-hmm.
The boys are playing some ball, like TBAB.
Oh, it's an acronym?
Yeah, so they put like, instead of boys, the girls are playing ball on the back of the jerseys. It was very cute. Very fun. Everybody had a great time, except the Royals didn't win a single game the whole homestand.
No big deal.
No big deal. We're not talking about it.
And furthermore, I think they're like 13 of 17.
It's been a rough stretch for the boys.
14 of 17.
Yeah, it's ugly, man.
What the hell?
I don't know. They've really just hit a wall, but not really hit it because we're not hitting too much, if you know what I'm saying.
That's the most frustrating.
Not enough of runs being scored.
Yeah, when we play really well against like the Yankees, or when we were playing Detroit, these great pitching performances, or play really good hitting teams and only give up a couple runs, and we still lose. We got to find a way to win those. Now, you're not, terrible with the motto of just win half.
Right.
But
I know,
let's get back in there, guys.
I do think about that, Adam. Not only your credo, your advice to the boys, just win half.
Mm-hmm.
And, but I do think about teams where, when we were growing up, we never were even sniffing 500.
We weren't sniffing half. The A's that just swept us, they're 27 and 44.
Yeah.
That's more like what we're used to.
Right. Exactly. So.
Did you see how pumped they were?
You know, there was a time where, Adam,
What happened? We were having fun. That's what baseball's about.
you gotta have fun. It's a long ass season. I
So-
feel like some guys are like hurt not saying it, or
We just need to get them having fun.
you gotta have fun. But you win and you have fun.
Well, sure.
But yeah, it's just hard. Then you got all these naysayers that you work with, and the fans you're trying to keep happy, and you got these Yankee fans. Yankees are a good team, right?
Sure.
But all these regional fans from Arkansas and all parts around are like, I like both teams. I like the Yankees and the Royals. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah. That's true.
Go tell someone from the 1977, I'm a Yankee and Royal fan. No, doesn't work that way.
No. Yeah.
Don't like it.
I just saw the King of the Hill last night.
King of the Hill, I love this.
Where
Like this talk.
Hank is, he's diehard Cowboys fan, right?
Yeah.
But then they come up with the Houston Texans in this
Oh,
episode.
right.
And they're like, now wait a minute. Like, we can't, And then they start talking to each other like, well, I guess they're in different, conferences. And they're like, it would only matter if they end up playing each other in the Super Bowl. And all Texas Super Bowl.
Classic Sode.
So he's all down to be a fan of both now. That's
Wow.
what the episode was. He was going to go.
Well, just
to
means
camp.
more football for Hank
That's right.
in all reality. So I think it's a win-win.
But you do see a lot of Yankee fans, is what you're saying.
Yes, and I mean they're not as bad, but I mean people are. Every time I'm on break, I'm not seeing the field immediately. You're always mistaken by the crowd reaction. Like, all right, we did
Yes.
something good. No, we did not.
No, the Yankees scored again.
Another diving stop. Not once, but twice, Adam. The Yankees made a catch in the outfield that was so good. The umpires thought they trapped the ball or didn't catch it.
Kidding.
And so they were like safe. And so the Royals were advancing the bases, and they're throwing.
No.
They're like thought they got a double play because the umpire, said it was not a hit. They go back and review it, and they got it. They got both of them. It's just been going like that, man.
Yeah, well, I can tell because I, say I'm late to watch the game. I turn it on. It's like 6-0 already. What?
Yeah.
Second inning. What?
Yeah.
Or I'll turn it on and it'll say, like Sunday, it said, oh, we're up 2-0. Sweet. And then I've turned around. Okay, it's tied 2-2.
That's what happened to me, man. Everything was cooking. And we turn around and walk home run. And then we gave up a solo home run late, and it was just like there's no coming back.
Yeah.
It was like,
It was like top of the ninth or something.
yeah.
So I heard they had an all-player team meeting.
Yes.
Is that true?
Media availability was delayed.
Were you in there?
I was in there chewing ass.
But that happened on Saturday?
If I'm shaking my little hips up in craft and draft, giving my heart out, that you guys can at least
I've got
look
this
like you're doing something.
swampiest booty up here, guys.
Yes, thank you. Oh, it's so damp.
Yeah.
Oh, everywhere.
Golly.
No relief.
And you guys get to
You get to go down in your little clubhouse and
have a meeting,
ice up.
chew some bubble gum.
You get the most newest technology in
Hell, you can change your pants.
ball
if you want to.
cleaning and cooling.
Yeah. They probably have air on their. From
I'm
the
talking
bench.
about the ones in your undershorts,
Yeah, sure.
not the balls you're hitting on the field.
Absolutely.
Anyway,
So they
I
had
did-
the meeting, but you didn't. Was
they
it
had a
Saturday?
meeting, and I heard it was more rah than getting into people and yelling and screaming.
Well, I don't think that's how baseball works, is it? Do you get motivated that way for baseball?
I don't know, but winners win and losers meet, Adam. You ever heard that term?
Oof.
Yeah. It might be that time of year.
Have a meeting about it?
Oh.
It's not even. They have so many more. They have 90 more games left.
I know. Anything could happen.
It's
But
not even halfway through.
I'm taking a little break. Only because they're off tonight.
When do they come back?
Next Tuesday.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it'll be nice.
Will you be out of school by then?
Close. I'll have one more week. That'll be my last week of summer school.
Wow.
Yeah, man, having a blast.
You probably just get a nap.
But you know what? Yesterday was fun. It was Father's Day. Happy belated Father's Day, Adam.
Thanks.
Adam, you're not my dad, but you're a dad. And yesterday was your day.
Oh, that's
Happy
nice.
Father's Day.
Well, that was nice. Thanks.
That's nice.
Yeah. What? That's to tell me Happy Father's Day? Sure.
You're not my dad, but you're a dad?
Yeah.
I had a friend from school, another teacher of mine, came to Kaufman Stadium with his crew,
Yeah?
right? And I was like, come on up and see us. And, of course, we're shaded. We're in the middle loge section, Adam.
He's a dad.
He's a dad.
And his kids.
Having his kids out to the ball game. He was taking his kids on his day to the ballpark.
Well, that was great of him.
Yeah, on the hottest day of the year.
I was going to say, okay, how old are the kids and how hot was it?
They're in elementary school. I'd say like fourth and
10
like
and under.
third grade, maybe.
8,
second, and
7,
yeah,
third, 9, 4,
something like
8,
that.
9. Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
I don't like to guess ages of young ladies, Adam.
Well, I didn't even know they were ladies, but that's fine.
They're two young ladies.
That's a lot, though, for kids.
I can't
in
tell.
the
I
heat.
can't tell how old kids are anyway. And at a ballpark where you can't easily get to a water fountain or anything free.
And kids are probably not really give a shit about the game, really. I mean, come on.
Right.
Even if they were into it, they're not that into it.
They're not there ready to watch 9 innings of hot baseball pitching changes.
Losing.
And in
baseball.
a section where they're blocked from any wind blowing through the seats or anything, any relief from the heat.
And surrounded by tinfoil.
Actually getting more sun on them from the reflection from the building onto their seats. So luckily,
Very hot.
had some spots available, so it was fun to kind of, showing off your station to your coworkers and giving them some relief from the heat.
Give them some perks.
On Father's Day of all days.
Well, that was nice.
So, and the kids were, I was like, we got to get these kids hydrated and rested up for the fun run. It was Sunday fun run.
Right.
So then they're like, oh, I guess we have to do that now. Thanks, Dad. That's
Dad, you said we could leave.
That's my favorite thing to do.
Nope, go get in that line.
On the way out, like, hey, guys, about Sunday fun day fun run? And they're like, no, we're about to head out, but can we do it, please? And then you see them, like, at the end, like, having to do it.
That's awful. The
Sorry.
parents probably hate that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's my last.
Go down there and wait.
Oh, but it's so fun to see the kids getting on the field.
And wait.
There's some kids that, don't want to, they get on the field. It's probably more their parents' idea, they're like crying, like
They get
they
scared.
touch the dirt, like, oh no, what am I doing? Or they don't want to walk, or, they're like, it's more fun when you run, you're, the more you run, the more you have fun. I say stuff like that.
Quit creeping these kids out. Why are
They
you
love
doing
it.
that? You've been around kids. You're great with kids. Why are you saying that weird stuff like
What's
that?
weird stuff?
It's fun if you run.
Oh, if they're being held.
So the parents run the kid around?
If they have, if they're young enough, they can go down with them. And then some of the parents act like they're like, okay, I got him down here. Thanks a lot. Like, no, you're down here now. You have to run. You have to run. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Go with your child. You're down here. Everybody runs. Yes.
Go, run.
And then we're like a human shield because kids,
Not overlap each
they're
other.
trying to like go onto the field. Some kids just get onto the field level and just like go crazy. It's like, follow the kids that are going onto the field and hitting first base.
He's headed toward the Kentucky
And then I'm
Bluegrass.
like, I'm like,
Tackle
hey,
him.
Outfield practice is next week.
That's good. That's
good.
nice.
Oh, okay. Now I'm back in your winning graces.
Well, that's nice, not to scream at a little kid.
You're so nervous about what I'm going to say on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Are you really?
Well, no matter what happens with you.
You said to set the tone.
Yeah.
Got it, Adam. I'll set the tone, all right.
Don't be mean to the audience.
All right.
Don't overdo it. Don't encourage the audience to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be overly blue with your material.
I know how to do.
Okay.
I know how to.
You're talking about your butthole.
You see these? You brought up my
Save
butthole.
that for me. I wrote the joke. I'm taking it back.
You're gonna write.
Your check bounced.
You're gonna talk about my butthole on Wednesday.
I'm gonna get up there and do 15 minutes on you.
On my butthole.
All about your butthole. Sorry, bud.
What were we talking about? Oh, so I saved the day.
Run.
Saved these.
Go, parents, run!
Save these
Slide!
kids.
Get down!
Get down. Safe.
Do the kids slide?
No, they shouldn't. That
Are the
would
bases
hurt.
out there?
Yeah.
They leave them out there? Or is it like,
Yeah.
get the shitty bases out for them?
Get the shitty bases out for them.
And they leave them, at the regular place, right?
They leave them at the regular place. They are hitting first, second, and third, and then they're going right up the little walkway up on the third base side.
They don't get to touch home?
No. That's where all the
Get
real hard...
the hell out
That's
of
where
here.
all the real hard work goes by the grounds crew.
They just let them run the 3 bags. And
Yeah,
that's
score a triple and get the hell out of here.
it. Nobody likes to.
Adam.
So they just run across. They start at first and go second, third, and get off.
Yes.
This is awful.
It's fun.
It's not even.
They don't call it run the
It's 2
bases,
legs.
Adam. They call it fun run. That's why they call it fun run.
Run the corners is what they should
So
call
it's not false advertising at all.
it. I'm sorry.
They're having fun and they're running. It's not the fun walk.
And then someone's like, we waited another hour for this?
Ted, the usher, said, "Wait, listen,
I recovered and then got heat stroke again
it's
for
fine.
this?
Yeah, we were really hoping that the amount of heat-related incidents at the ballpark would cancel the fun run, but no such luck.
Does that ever happen?
Oh, yeah.
They cancel
Oh,
for rain?
yeah.
Anything
Rain,
like that? Oh.
sleet, snow,
And then you get to go home early?
wind. No. Well,
You
on
just
time.
don't have to do the fun run.
Right.
Do you have other duties that you would be doing if there was no fun run?
Clearing out places. Clearing
Hey,
out my
you
section.
2 people making out over there.
It's time to go.
Get out of here.
Hey, you stay here long enough, we're going to put you to work and give you a broom. That's a good one.
That's fun. Do they
Yeah.
laugh at that? Or
Oh, sometimes. Sometimes they say, oh, that'd be great. I need to pick up
another job?
another job.
Are you guys hiring?
Oh, we're always hiring. I've actually had some friends contact me and want a job at the stadium. I say, leave me as an usher. Put me down as an usher as a reference.
Usher reference.
Put your usher reference to me. So come on down.
Oh, Mona.
If you want to shake your little hips and wear yellow, come on down
I
to
was trying to think of an Usher song real quick. I couldn't do it.
Usher, USHER.
You make me want to leave the one I'm with, start a new relationship.
with you. This is what you do. How about this one? It's 7 o'clock.
On the dot,
Man, I'm having some
I'm in my
huge
drop top.
deja
Who's
vu. I
in
think
the
we really
street?
are rebooting every episode we've ever had.
It doesn't matter.
I love it.
Play the hits.
Play the hits.
That's what they love.
Play the hits.
We put this all into an AI generation model, and it told us
This generation.
the most topics that everybody connected to.
Did I ever tell you about
Say it
when I
again.
got a rubber duck at the ball game?
We're not doing that one again. That's too soon.
Oh, okay, sorry.
At least wait another episode before
Okay.
we tell that story again.
Gotcha.
Come as you are.
'Cause the DJ's got us falling in love again. You know, Adam, at the ballpark, there's always a fun time in the game where there's a DJ on the
What?
at the other bar across the way.
DJ Slugger.
Sometimes, but it's always some kind of like
Oh, it's a real
up
guy.
and comer guy. Like, all right, guys, it's 6 let's get going. They do these mashups, and they did like Oasis, like Wonderwall, like to some like techno music, and it was just like,
Was it good?
I want to dance. I can't.
You liked it.
It was like, and after all, dun, 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 you're my wonder wall. I was just like, there's nothing you can do to it.
And your little hips just
I
started...
can't really remix to this.
Oh, I see.
I mean, I could probably even get that down to like some country, you know?
Yeah, you could.
You know, maybe like something from the likes of Hey Ho. All right, that's right. This one's for you, Tobe. You thought this sounded like somebody else? Hey,
He could really...
I love this bar.
That's pretty good, though.
I'll tell you what, Adam, if things go south on Wednesday, I'm just going straight to Toby.
Yeah, it might be the...
He just puts a smile right on my face. No cover charge. Come as you are.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Thank you. Shall I wear some boots?
This might be your demo for that. Sure.
Adam, I think you're going to be pretty surprised.
At
The people that come, man.
that they're not Toby
The
Keith
people want to
fans.
laugh. They're going to love Toby. They're probably going to love some Dave.
Dave.
They're going to love the rug you got for us to stand on and talk
Hey, man,
and be
they
funny
better.
on.
They better.
I'm going to do a 5-minute chunk on that rug.
You better not put any chunks on
I'm
that
going to do
rug.
I'm going to put a little Dave
It is-
Matthews little dance on it.
It is washable, though.
And a dripping belly and get it going.
Okay.
Exactly.
That'd be funny.
Okay.
So you just really need to...
Toby Keith
good
into
laugh.
Dave Matthews
Okay.
into
Whatever it takes to make them laugh, that's your job.
make
Okay.
him laugh, make him laugh.
5 minutes tops. Get off.
Get off.
Okay?
No one wants to see me.
You're going to go back up and keep
Do it.
introducing and stuff.
Okay.
But don't try to do a bunch of shit in between.
Kind of avoid stuff like
We got to keep
let's
this
keep it
tight.
going.
Nice and tight. Yeah. Let's keep it going. And here's the next
Hey,
guy.
you're gonna really like this guy.
I saw him in the bathroom.
Hey, if you like this guy, you're gonna like this guy.
Sure, that works. If you like that guy, no, say stuff.
If you like going to the bathroom, you're gonna like this guy.
You'll talk to the
Adam
comics.
Adam Maxwell. Here we go. Bring him up.
It's your job as the host to get with each comic.
If you like going to this guy's house for dinner and podcasting, you're gonna love this next guest. His name is Adam.
Don't do that.
Get on up here, Adam.
Like, here's what you don't do. Okay.
Oh,
don't
yeah.
make
Just tell me what not to do.
Don't
make
make
you look
me
like an idiot.
Don't make me look like an idiot.
Right.
It's all about presentation. You don't say, "Hey, this next guy, he's just some guy," because people believe it. They believe it, whatever you say.
Right.
You'll notice as a host at any type of show, they'll be like, "This guy's really funny. He just made a show on HBO."
Should I?
You know,
Okay,
and everybody's
so
like, "Oh my God, I
So
love
then I
him."
need to talk to each comic, including yourself, and you just give me your like highest praise, like
Credits.
I once was in Ron Jeremy's vehicle, his Uber ride. Or wait, you were his driver for the day.
That was you.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I want to say.
No one's gonna
me.
say you're no credits.
What?
Man. You're just gonna go up.
Well, I got to make things sound cool.
Yeah, like that.
This guy just got a new cable contract. He's got ESPN and all the movie channels.
Now you're making me look like an asshole again. I want to
Hey, I
laugh.
didn't say it was going to be you.
You don't dare
Here comes
do that.
Adam. Here comes Adam, though.
Do not embarrass these comedians. We got real comics that are going to be
Real
there.
comics.
Okay?
Okay. I'm not going to embarrass you.
You're going to say something. We're all going to bite our tongues.
We got Terrence Berger coming, Ryan Tricky.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if you want to do we haven't confirmed it yet, but maybe even a special guest or two.
I think we're going to have a pretty special pop-in. That's what we call it in the biz.
Oh, okay.
Pop-in.
Maybe someone will hand me a note and this guy's name will be on there and I'll be like, what?
Wow, I can't believe this. You guys are in for a real treat.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
He's all the way
Give
here
me that
from
note
New
again.
York.
Give me that note again.
I'm serious. They'll
Yeah.
be excited.
I just got to make sure I get his name right.
It'll be perfect.
It's easy to mess up, but okay. Anyway,
They won't know the difference.
they won't know
It'll
the
be fine.
difference.
It's gonna go great.
I mean,
I think we're gonna
Ryan
have-
Tricky is not hard to say.
Yeah, that'll be easy.
I'll make sure to
You don't have
introduce
to spell
myself, and so they really know who to hate after I butcher their names.
It's gonna go fine. It'll be fine.
It's gonna go great.
Come on, we got a couple of things.
But I
we
got
can
that
talk
Toby
about.
Keith in the back pocket just in case.
I
When
think-
things go south. When things go south. And I gotta shut my mouth.
And then I'll be giving you the light. You're acting like 5 minutes is so long. I'll be like, get off.
Well, then I'll just go into like my clapping bit.
No clapping.
What do you mean?
Oh, God. What's your clapping bit?
Like, put your hands together. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together.
Sure, that's fine. I thought
Thank
you meant like
you.
you're going to go up there and say, ta-te, ta-te-ta.
That's pretty good, too.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. They'll be eating out of my hand.
Don't
They'll
do
be
that.
like, the audience will be like, man, we sound pretty good. Forget this comedy. Let's go start our own show. And they're slapping their knees and clapping their hands on
That's
the
what we
outside.
want to avoid, is people trying to be their own comedy show.
So
We just want the comedians to tell their jokes, and then we go home.
maybe we play this podcast before we...
What?
Should I get a haircut before the show?
Let me see. Probably. What are you going to do to it?
I don't know.
Don't get a bad haircut.
Hey, great clip, attendant. Brother said not to do a bad job today, okay?
Excuse me, Bubbles?
Hey, don't worry. I don't have a coupon.
I'll tip the total amount,
Oh, maybe they do like coupons.
not after the coupon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. I'll tip you whatever the coupon's for. Do you have any spare coupons I can borrow?
Let me tell you this story before we wrap our pod up.
Okay.
Look at the luggage underneath my eyeballs.
Yeah, you look tired, dude.
I haven't recovered.
Tough Father's Day weekend? Too much celebration for Father's Day?
I think this was.
Maybe-
I don't even remember when this happened.
That's how the sleep deprived?
Yeah,
That's really how much you got messed up on?
it's when the kids were here, so it had to be last week. But I'm knocked out. You know when you go to bed and the first couple hours of your sleep are like the heaviest sleep.
Sure.
I'm woken up from a dead sleep. All
You're
the
right in the
noisemakers are going off.
REM.
Yeah, that's the lighter sleep.
Oh.
Do you know that? And all the fire alarms in the house are going off, or some type of alarm. I had no idea.
Were you the first one up? Or
No.
was people like staring at you when he was
Yes.
jolted awake?
The whole house was staring at me. The whole house was staring at me with their hands over their ears, like, what?
Dad!
And so then we all start moving. We can't talk to each other because it's that loud. And we all start shuffling down the hallway.
Adam has like a giant industry alarm system set up that he doesn't subscribe to anymore. But it works still, somehow.
Well, I still don't know what's going on. Like, it's going off, and we got halfway down the hallway all together.
You're
All
evacuating.
5 of
You're
us.
practicing your evacuation process.
Shuffling, you know, and I'm like trying to tell everybody, it's okay. And I'm like, I got about, halfway down the hallway. I said, what the hell are we doing? What is happening? And all the...
Where are we going?
It was all going off.
And there's lights? Is everything flashing?
Yeah, blinking, and
Like you're in a
the
submarine.
house is dark, and the kids can't take the noise, and they go outside. They're like, we're going to the back porch.
It's that bad.
That bad. I couldn't get it to turn
You
off.
could hear it still outside though, right?
Oh, yeah. So there's an alarm system here that we don't have subscribed to any service. And it has all of the fire alarms tied into it.
Mm.
Electrical, hardwired,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it all goes to the security system, which, again, we don't have on. But if something sets it off, this is the only time it makes noise is if something's wrong, right? We're not on fire. Nothing's on fire. It's 2 in the morning.
No one was sleepwalking in your kitchen and
No.
burnt some Eggos.
No, nothing. No signs of any issue. And it won't shut off. It's got a backup battery to it, so it won't turn off. So then we start taking down individual smoke detectors.
Oh my gosh!
And if you
At 2
take it
a.m.
off and you unplug it and you pull the battery,
It's so
that
gross.
one goes off.
Yuck.
Okay, and there's 9 of them. And so I've got the big ladder out. I'm up in in
Because you gotta get way up high in
in
some of those
Veda's
spots.
room. It's like it raised
In the
vaulted
vault?
ceiling.
Oh
So I had to
my
get the huge ladder out. I'm on a turn this thing, unplug it,
Adam's all blurry-eyed from.
and and you're tired, and I'll go up to next to the ceiling next to this thing, and it's going.
Your ears are busting out of your head. Oh my gosh, Adam.
And it's the type of thing where like you unplug one part of it and it's a circuit, so then like those are smoke alarms. Now the house alarm goes off. So it's making different, more obnoxious noises.
Oh my god.
And you're like, do I call the company? No. They don't want anything to do with you.
Hi, we have
you don't
no
pay for
account with you.
it. Yeah. Give us your account number.
We've been
Simply
avoiding-
go on and plug in your model. Enter youralarm.com for more information. So anyway, there's a backup battery. I finally figured that out. I got power to the house and it was still going. So then I realized that the battery was still plugged in somehow. I'm going
awesome.
upstairs, downstairs, everywhere to try to figure it out. I finally got it off. Okay. Kids are fucking frazzled. Everybody's just
How
like
long? 30 minutes? Half hour?
over
you said?
30 minutes of
But
it
it probably
going
felt
off.
like 2 hours or 3.
No neighbors even came to look. I mean, I was thankful, but no one was like, "Hey, you guys dead in there?"
Wow.
So, and no cops or anything, because it's not
Attached.
Yeah, there's no one getting
You
notified.
come over and get a sound warning. Get
Yeah.
a sound
Get a
complaint.
ticket, yeah. So get it off, and then I tell the kids, let's try to lay back down. Let's go to bed. Maybe 20 minutes are going by. At that point you've been running. I'm sweating. I've been running all through the house, and so I'm trying to relax. I just close my eyes, and a fucking alarm goes off.
No!
I swear to God, there was one left. There was one that I hadn't taken off of the ceiling and took the battery out of. So I had to go
Oh
and
my god.
get that one.
No thanks.
And so by that time it's like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Was it high up? You had to go get the ladder back out?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
So then,
But it's not as loud because it's just one.
yeah. But you're like, I can't believe this is happening. Is this a joke? Where's the power to that? Why is it still going? And it's just because that one is still hardwired. I don't even know how to explain it.
Man, home ownership. You got to be a plumber. You got to know electricity.
Well, this is supposed to be, life-saving equipment, right? So you're like, maybe, I should try to look into this and do it right and have someone come out here, whatever. It's expensive as hell. This system was like, when you buy the house, they try to, it's a perk, you just set it up, you just pay for the coverage, whatever. Well, it's so old that you'd have to buy all new shit anyway.
Right.
And in the moment when it's going off, you're like, I'm ripping everything off the fucking wall. I don't know how to turn this off. You're talking to yourself like, I don't know what to do.
It's professionally in there.
Oh, yeah, it's wired.
Like these
yeah.
battery packs are like all connected to the little
That's what was driving me
monitors
crazy.
and shit.
It has a backup battery, so you kill the power, still going off. Kill the battery, still going off.
Yuck.
The battery still had life because it was connected in the little box. I didn't know that. And it's got a little power cord out here that's in a different room behind an entertainment system. So I'm like,
Unbelievable.
so anyway, it was awful.
Check your alarms. It's the summer solstice. It's time to get up there and have your tall ladder handy and ready to go at a moment's
Just
notice.
get the battery operated once and leave it alone.
What I'm trying to tell you is shut down all of your alarms, especially your fire alarms, your CO2
Leave the
detectors,
CO2 one on. That one scares me a little bit.
and just turn them all off. Just
No.
be alerted the
No.
natural way. Yeah. Someone cooking eggs? Wee, wee, Well, Adam, that's about our time. We did it again. We talked for 1 hour.
All right.
Put it there, old friend, brother. Come out and see us at Welco if this is before Wednesday when you're listening to this week. If you're listening in the future, well past the date of our show,
They can still go to Welco.
You missed out.
It's a good, nice place.
go to Welco. It'll be
We'll
great.
be there on Wednesday, but you know what we mean.
You know what we mean. All right. With that, I'll wish everybody a pleasant tomorrow and a better today. Adam?
Now go take on your day.
Now go take on your day. I'm Dr. Laura Schlesinger.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. No, I'm Ted.
Oh, and I'm still Adam.
Bye.
Bye now.